Hang on, folks. It's story time, baby. Hey, everybody. What's up? Hola, como estas? Ni hao, hi, hello, welcome, privet, bonjour, konnichiwa. Captain Hook 5150 here, back with day 2, episode 3 of February's Hardcore Challenge. It's a very dreary day where I'm at. Makes me kind of want to go back to bed, take a nap. All right, where did we leave off? I'm waiting for our wheat to grow still. And I need to get more wood and wait for those to get growing. Okay, let's come over here and try and get some wood. Happy Monday, I guess if you can say that. No, it's not Monday. Happy Friday. That's the type of week I've had, everybody. That, in essence, is the exact type of week that I've had. Happy Friday. It was a long week for me, obviously. I hope yours went better. Made it through it, though. I'm not really looking forward to tomorrow. We have hockey games that are about 2 hours or so away from us, which isn't really the big issue. The big issue is the type of parents that are going to be there. They're not exactly good sports. Comes to mind. They're ultra competitive and congratulate their children for trying to embarrass the other team. Those type of people. So I'm not really looking forward to that. And we might have to play them again when we go to state because they're going to state as well. So we're not really looking forward to that. Not much really we can do about it. Just try and be the better, not sports-wise, but I was going to say the better team. But, keep our heads and don't retaliate to their foolishness. And it's more of a thing for parents, actually. The kids understand. The kids know. So I'm not looking forward to that. Really wish we could do something about that, but at this time it is not an option. I'm going to get myself lost because I'm not thinking about where I'm going. Let's see what else is going on. And then tomorrow night, after our game that is a ways away, his team is getting honored at our. There's a semi-pro team in town, and they are honoring my son's team and the other teams that are in the association that have made it qualified to go to the state tournament. So they're being honored in between the second and third periods. So that's fun. My son's looking forward to that. So we're gonna have to book it as soon as the games are like the games at 7 or our second game up at the other place is at 5:30, and games usually take about an hour or so, depending. And so you figure it's at least 6:30 before the game's done. By the time they get all their equipment off, you're looking at 7 by the time we get out of there. And then it's 2-hour ride home to try and make it to the semi-pro game that's, I think, starts at 7. So I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know how we're going to get back in time, now that I think about it. I mean, I don't want Johnny Law to be watching this and say, hey, you know what? It'd be a good idea to set up a radar right in this area. I don't know why I'm laughing about that, but anyway. So and then we got a home game on Sunday, which is nice. I like home games. We had a lot of them, a lot of home games early in the season, so we kind of got spoiled. Home games. Home games are fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna build up. Let's put a window right here. Actually, gonna try and get the. I guess I'm gonna make this 4 high now, huh? All right. Wasn't planning on that, but changes can be made. I'm gonna have to get some more wood, obviously. Oops. Oh well, I'll just leave that up there. Oh, so let's see. What else happened this week? Besides being screwed up on what day it was. I don't know. I just didn't have a very good week at all. I don't know if it was because of the weather. You know what? I probably shouldn't be doing this. Well, no, I have to do this now because of what may happen at night. I need to get more wood. Must get more wood. Lock myself in, okay? Where is the... We can get some over here. So, what's coming up here in February? We're almost like already halfway through February, right? What? Well, almost. It doesn't seem like it, but February's a short month. Weird to say. Very odd. I hope everybody else is having a, like I said, a better February than what I am. I'm not having a horrendous February by any means, but matter of fact, if you want to compare this to Februarys that I've had in the past, I'm having a really good February. 4 years, yeah, 4 years ago, right around this time, I was not in good shape, health wise. I mean, you could argue that I'm not in good shape now, but I was in severe bad shape. Matter of fact, I was. Let me look at the exact date. You know what? 4 years ago tomorrow, I went to the ER. I was having severe intestinal issues, and come to find out after spending 11 days in the emergency room, or 11 days in the ICU, my lower intestine had become infected and inflamed and was growing back through my bladder and other intestine. So I spent then 11 days. This is not going well for me. I spent 11 days then in the hospital having about a foot of my colon removed. And that's when I was essentially forced to. I was a big smoker. And kids, if you're watching this, don't start smoking because it is a habit that is incredibly hard to quit. And it is very unhealthy. As I found out then later, 2 years ago, I had oral cancer. I have a third of my tongue removed because of smoking and some other things I was ingesting in my body at the time. So, lesson for you. Don't drink, don't smoke. It's nasty and it will only lead to pain and health problems. Trust me, I know. Not fun. But as far away from fun as you can possibly get, to be honest. So yeah, that was 4 years ago tomorrow. So it's been 4 years tomorrow that I've had a cigarette. Pretty happy about that. I wasn't happy about that at the time. I tell you, and I'm not gonna lie. It's I did not want to quit smoking. I enjoyed smoking every aspect of it. Loved it. Even sometimes where I live, it gets very cold, and I didn't care going outside when it was 20 below. Have a cigarette. I liked smoking too much. So quitting for me was especially since I didn't want to do it. It was pretty tough. Of course, being in a hospital for 11 days and not really having a choice, kind of kind of helped that. Oh, my armor's done. So one thing that they used on me was um, the patch, the nicotine patch. It works for some people. Some people it doesn't. Some people prefer the. What am I doing? Some people prefer using the gum. I didn't have that option. Um, so they just slapped the patch on me, and when I got out of the hospital, then I just continued on the patch and how the steps. There's like 3 steps or something like that. So I used that, and after about a month of that, I was off, and can't say I was the most friendliest person to be around. But I was smoke free, and just because I quit smoking, like I said, that's 4 years ago. I still had health problems 2 years later because of it. You just because you quit something doesn't mean that you're never going to have any health issues because of what you've done. There are consequences for your actions. Unfortunately, they may come at a later date. So, just a little PSA out there for anybody that's thinking about smoking. And vaping is the same thing. There are other issues sorted or associated with vaping now. Um, they're different than what regular smoking is, but they're issues nonetheless. So I would just say don't. It's it's a in the long run, it's a colossal waste of money for really nothing. I'm trying to think of anything positive that I got out of smoking, and it's nothing positive came out of smoking that I couldn't have done by relaxing using different relaxation techniques. So start a habit, a healthy habit. Play a musical instrument. There's a habit you can get into. That's one thing that I play guitar as well, and makes it kind of hard to do with one hand. But you soldier on through, and something that I really enjoy. So I try hard and keep pushing myself. That's one thing that really helps me out, um, especially on tough days like I had earlier this week. If I'm like really frustrated and stuff, I'll go down and I'll play my guitar. Sometimes I'll play it very aggressively, but it's a healthy alternative to getting some frustration and some stress and kind of the crap that can come with day to day life. It's a healthy way to deal with it. You can do other hobbies too, like journal. Journal's a healthy option. Um, Something that's a nice healthy release. A lot of people exercise. Obviously, I don't take advantage of that enough, like my doctor wants me to. Um, and that's a character flaw for me. But um, as long as it's something healthy and take walks, read a book if you're into that. Play Minecraft if you're into that. Anything that you can kind of get rid of pent up stress, maybe even anger, in a positive manner. instead of trying some other way of doing it. I run into that sometimes with some of my clients in my line of work. Um, they, I'm sorry, I'm keep looking over at the window. There's a dude walking back and forth, and I live on a dead end street. I'm like, what are you doing, man? It's kind of odd. Don't really see that except for like Halloween, because there's no other reason for a guy to be walking in front of my house. Anyway, I forget what I was even saying now. Oh, yes, dealing with stress in a positive manner. There are some of my adult clients that there are these adult coloring books. I didn't really know anything about these that you can do, and they really enjoy those. I was never good at it. Coloring, it was just something that I just never enjoyed in school, and like I said, I wasn't good at it. Had an issue staying in the lines, and it's probably my impulsivity that didn't really lend itself well to coloring. But that's something that you can do too. Meditating is I've learned the art of meditation 4 years ago as well. That's something that at first I thought was a complete joke, and I'll be honest about that. But something I kept trying, and at first it wasn't not. I didn't think it was for me, and I didn't do anything. I was not good at it because you have to clear your mind and everything. Great timing. That was something hard for me to do, is clear my mind. Also, what's hard for me is to get through an episode of the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge without either my phone going off, somebody ringing my doorbell, or me sneezing. If you want to look at my past, big problem getting through an episode. I think I did it once this month, and that's amazing. But that episode, the previous episode, actually, for some reason it didn't record the first 36 seconds, so I don't really know if that counts. Anyway, I think we're getting towards the end of day 2. I can't believe I'm not finding anything. I mean, there's no gold. I'm at level 13, so I should be fine. We got lava. Oh, we got, okay, lapis. But, redstone that I can't mine because I didn't make a... I can make one now. Get back here. Craft. Come here. Now let's make... It's day 3, okay. Why am I making a furnace? You know what? This is a perfect ending to this week, man. I'm telling you. I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully, that was a little mini rant. I don't know if it was a rant or not, but it was a little... I don't know. Hopefully that didn't bore you guys too much. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, and God help me, I hope I don't go insane. I'll see you later. Peace.
Je te ramène des schlacs qui ont le sida qui te baisse ta mère. You know how we roll. Everybody wanna know what's next when I give a madman a microphone.